Hi Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. I hope all of you are well. Thanks for tuning into the channel. So we have a full moon coming up Friday, and it's also Lionsgate. So 8/8 is Lionsgate. Lionsgate is a portal of energy. So it's only spiritual energy. So it's at a higher vibrational energy, which intensifies because of the alignment of the central sun in Sirius A star. In the galactic center, aligns with the Earth in a certain way every year around this time. So around August 8th, we've got Lionsgate. They call it Lionsgate because it's during the time when the sun's in Leo. So, or we see the sun in Leo. But, you know, I mean, sidereal is a different story. So we're just talking about Western tropical astrology, and as far as that goes, it is called Lionsgate. So I think it's really exciting. I love Lionsgate, but it is a full moon in Aquarius, so intensified emotions in groups, networks, large groups of people, people that feel the same way in masses. In opposition, Sun and Leo. Okay, we have King of Wands. So we have a Leo energy here, a strong leader, somebody very masculine, very motivated. Okay, so this full moon, though, I'm kind of thinking there might be some large group energies of very intense emotions, whatever that would be. With the sun, which is the masculine, action-oriented, brave. Leo is very brave. Now, we also had on the East Coast today, we had a yod, the God's hand of fate or destiny, going straight up to Chiron in Aries. So that has to do about the wound itself or insecurities, physical ailments, the wounded self. So insecurities or things that you're trying to heal, trauma, personal trauma. And that energy was coming from Scorpio mid-heaven over to, I think it was Virgo, Mars going through Libra at 0 degrees. Things don't feel fair. Things feel like changes that aren't fair. Scorpio is all about the life cycle, birth, death. So endings, beginnings, quitting, starting. And then Scorpio is also about the energy of the dark, the what lurks beneath. It's about the darkness. Scorpio is like, you know, things that are darker, but it goes over to, and the MC would be the midheaven, which is the comfortableness. People who are comfortable with darkness, like people who love horror movies or crime, solving crimes or those crime shows. That's going over to Mars in Libra. Things that feel very unfair. People are taking pen to paper. Libra, also partnerships, alliances, wanting to make changes in a community could also be this full moon. So let's see, what do we have here for Aries? With a Chiron yod, you could take something very personally. Yeah, strength is in the crossing with the Emperor. There's something where you are resilient, you're calm, you are in charge. 9 of Wands reversed. You feel kind of like giving up, but you're persisting. A Queen of Earth reversed. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. This could be a person in your life, but it could also be how you feel about a situation. Like, it's not worth it to me. I don't want to invest in it. 7 of Pentacles. A Knight of Cups. Somebody coming forward with their feelings, their emotions. The Queen of Wands. Okay, in the future you're confident, brave, This Queen of Pentacles in the reversal, this could be a person who is very selfish. It could be a very bitter person. It could be a person who holds a grudge, because your energy is coming up with 10 of Swords. It's the ending of a painful situation. You get the truth here. New information. It cuts through the illusion. And it makes you feel confident. Under the deck, victories. So we have here some kind of situation you're overcoming. Okay, Hierophant reversed. It's unconventional. Bending the rules. Unconventional. Eight of Pentacles. You want to build an empire. You're looking into something, very focused on details, filling out paperwork. Seven of Swords. There's a strategy that you or someone else has. This is a strategy to keep something private. What is this? What is Aries energy through all this? Fire. Okay, Eight of Rods. There's a 10 of Pentacles here as well. There's something with the sun in the world. What is the outcome going to be for Aries? Queen of Swords. Being very straightforward. Being very honest. There could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There's 3 women here, and on your mind, there's a person here who is, maybe you don't want to give to a situation anymore. It could be another individual who's very selfish, very, I don't know. 4 of Swords, not wanting to speak, wanting to cut off, maybe wanting to establish a boundary. There's a water sign king, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio here coming forward. What is the truth you get? The Death card. Okay, so there's something about a change or an ending around you. Externally, a door closes. 2 of Rods. Somebody has to go in a new direction. They're at a crossroads. There is an energy of the devil. Somebody is being prevented or held back, or there is something you find out about that maybe was going on in the situation. Why are you Queen of Wands here in the near future? 5 of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, so you're going to be getting some money that you need, a refund. Something that you need is arriving. 4 of Wands underlined. You're motivated, and then what you want is arriving. So why is this 5 of Coin reversed? Oh my God, the Devil and the 3 of Swords. There was something here that was really bothersome to you about a people, place, thing, situation that was very, or is very corrupt, or there's something wrong in the situation. 3 of Swords, you don't like the information, you don't like what you hear, so you're compensated. What is this 5 of Coin? Okay, Emperor and 3 of Coin reversed. There's something you were kept out of, or something you were like kind of kept out of. 5 of Cups reversed. You're going to feel very happy about this. Emperor, you're given authority, or you're in authority, you're in charge. Defending your position is here as well. There could have been something you were defending against. This Page of Swords reversed could be malicious gossip. 5 of Swords reversed could be lies. Why is there the Death here? The Page of Swords reversed. Okay, so there could be an air sign. This person may have lied. They may have said something untrue. This situation is coming to a close. So why are you 8 of Pentacles? Okay, we have the Moon showing up. What is coming up with the outcome for Aries? The Judgment and the 3 of... So there's something here about a decision that is being made that is very... It's Someone's making a decision. The Tower reversed and this Page of Fire. Aries, Leo, Sag, younger person. Tower reversed. A realization, a shakeup, or something is avoided. The Sun in the upright. Very positive, happy, super positive outcome. It looks like it looks like there's a struggle here. There's a struggle for maybe validation or for the truth. You know, there's somebody with the Queen of Coin reversed who is very maybe petty or stubborn. It could also be a person who is not truthful in some way. Okay, the Strength in the Crossing. You've had to put up with this. You want Hierophant. It came out reversed. You could fear Hierophant reversed, which is like a decision made that's unethical against you. I don't see that happening at all. Okay, show us here for Aries. What's coming up in their energies? The Star card, 9 of Coin. You're going to do something in your own way. 8 of Cups, walking away from a certain scenario. But it starts off with the Star. So we have hope, healing, recovery, the water bearer of hope. In the crossing is the Lovers, reconciliation, maybe a love relationship. We have 4 of Wands. What you're motivated for arrives, and 8 of Cups. You are wanting to leave a certain scenario, leave it behind you. There's 5 of Wands, competitive, conflict-filled situations. 4 of Coin is on your mind, okay. 5 of Coin coming up. There's something where you feel like something is not right now being given to you that you need. Okay. You could be dealing with a water sign. This person could be backstabbing. I mean, we have the Queen of Cups, the 10 of Swords, and this Queen of Pentacles. You're wanting Knight of Cups. You're wanting something to be smoothed over or happy. There's this Queen of the Earth. On your mind is 4 of Coin. Why is something held back from you? Why is it not being given? The Moon again. So there's something that is intentionally hidden. And the Magician. Somebody's trying to work behind the scenes. Arrange, fix. Create an illusion. The Empress and the Fool. So you have here a life of luxury. You also have freedom. Under the deck, 5 of Cups. There is something that wasn't going your way. Why is it a 5 of Coin coming up? A Devil. Okay, so there could be a Capricorn. There could be something around a situation that's very unfair. Why do you feel 10 of Swords here, Aries? 5 of Cups. You don't like the way something's going. What's externally to Aries? 10 of Wands. Somebody's under a lot of pressure. Why? For justice. To keep things fair. They're doing everything on their own. We do have an Emperor. So we have a power couple. Or a person in charge. We do have Justice here. The Sword and the Scales. Okay, you end up with the Queen of Swords. Information. Statements. Ace of Fire. Surprised. Motivated. What is this Devil and 5 of Coin? How does that change? Page of Wands. Younger energy. Aries, Leo, Sag. High Priestess. Secrets. Things that are known but not discussed. 6 of Air. Staying out of conflict. Not getting involved. What is this Devil and the 5 of Coin? That's like intentionally prevented. The 7 of Pentacles. Something is developing. It's there. But we do have a 10 of Pentacles. So there is something that will be given with this King of Wands. Okay. Could be a lot of money coming in. 2 of Cups. You're in agreement with someone. You feel the same way as they do. The Wheel of Fortune turns and you have the Sun. Ooh, and a Nine of Cups. From the Truth. Somebody was bitter, wanting to win no matter what the cost. They may have lied. That person, it looks like a water sign, is going to be changing. Gone or quitting or something where their energy is moving on from some scenario. So who knows? I mean, that person is going to move on. So you have changes. I mean, with this full moon in Aquarius, Mars coming into Libra, that's like fighting for things to make it fair. Whatever the case may be, you know, if something feels like it's not fair, it's not right, people become more inclined to start initiatives, like sign things, start projects, things like that. So let's see. Knight of Swords, air energy coming in. Somebody wants to get their point across. There's a Queen of Air, Pisces, Cancer, or I'm sorry, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in the cross. You could be telling someone no, or, you know, establishing a boundary. Ooh, there's a Devil. So there's something here toxic or just wrong. There's something wrong in a situation. And it's like somebody has to be told. King of Fire, Aries, Leo, or Sag. Again, on your mind is Four of Coin. I don't want to give. I want to protect what I have. I don't want to risk. This is mine. Ten of Swords. Wow, okay. Okay, what happens in the past here that affects that? A Page of Swords, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, words that are said, information that's said. And what are you doing here, Aries? Coming up into the full moon Lion's Gate. Oh, you're in a Two of Cups. You feel the same way as someone else. This is over. This is done. And what happens externally? Change. The Wheel. So this is fate. It's meant to be. And what happens with that? Chariot. You want to go forward. And what else? Knight of Fire. Getting up and going. Ready. How does this play out for Aries? What do they need to see? The Fool. Freedom with an Eight of Pentacles. Living in the moment, doing what you want to do. Unburdened, fresh. We also have the Eight of Pentacles, focusing on specific details. Very focused. Building an empire. Queen of Wands, confident in yourself. Four of Swords. Taking time to heal. Cutting off communication. Ace of Swords, finding out information. Having to be patient and tolerant. There's an Emperor. There's someone in charge. This Page of Pentacles comes forward. You could be avoiding or not paying attention to that. There is a death energy there with this Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Four of Cups. Somebody refuses, doesn't want to take what is being given right here. There's a lie here about that. And again, there's something that's a lie about someone's maybe reputation. What comes up here for you, Aries? Healing, releasing, letting go, the Star card. Hope, the Water Bearer. That's definitely a full moon in Aquarius. But with a King of Swords and King of Water. So there's two people here with advice, words, actions, making things change. They are the energies of the Hand of Fate, Yods. Two Quincungs. So powerful energies. Being patient, being tolerant, understanding, handling something well. What is the Wheel of Fortune turning for Aries here? Wow, there's a Three of Swords externally to you. So somebody doesn't like the information they get. Three of Cups. Other people are involved. What is this? Surprise. Ace of Fire. Motivated. Who's this Knight of Fire? Hierophant. Institutionalized. Decisions that are made. There's feel and then get up and go. So I don't know what that is. I mean, that could be anything. A decision is made in your favor. You're free. You can get up and go. I don't know. It could be so many things. The underlying energy is this situation was super toxic. So it's like a toxic situation can't hang on forever. Things eventually will just naturally change. Okay, let's give it one more try. And I should have my Moonology around here somewhere. My energies of the moon. Like I said, I don't know if I have Moonology nearby. Astro. I'll have to get it. So I'll do a separate video for the Lionsgate. This is just a general reading for Aries. Wow, Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so it's the energy of Virgo. It's the energy of an 8, which is building an empire. Turning water into wine. Miracles. Turning anything into legal tender. Building an established career. Very focused. Specific. Dedicated. Seven of Pentacles and the Cross. It is developing. Six of Cups. The past. Don't let the past hold you back, or nostalgia for the past hold you back. Things change. There's something where you could be saying, well, this isn't like how it was. It doesn't matter. Two of Cups. You're in agreement with someone. You feel the same way as they do. It's a very powerful connection. Ten of Swords. Again, third time. You feel like this is the end of a very painful situation, or, you know, your energy is being affected by a Queen of Swords, an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It also comes up with Knight of Cups coming towards you with how they feel. You're defending your position with a Tower. You may feel like somebody is intentionally trying to do something that you have to defend. A Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, younger energy, somebody in their 20s. Nine of Cups is here, and Truth with an Emperor. Okay, there's something that you're going to like. Show us what this outcome is about for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Wow. Mercury direct energy. Something takes off all at once. Don't tell me it's the moon. It is. Something mysterious or unknown or kept secret with the Hierophant. Marriage or institutions and justice underlying. What happened here? Queen of Pentacles. This Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. What did the Queen of Pentacles do? Okay, something about Six of Wands, Eight of Swords. Somebody may have said something about your reputation. It is something about publicity. What's the outcome? You're moving out of conflict, getting out of this situation. Smooth sailing is ahead for you. 6 of Swords. And how does this play out? Okay, 2 of Swords. You feel conflicted, but you stay out of the situation. Why is it a moon energy? What's hidden? 8 of Swords. Fear, paranoia, feeling trapped in your thoughts. That could be somebody else. Okay, so show us the outcome here for Aries. 2 of Pentacles. You'll have a choice, a real choice that will develop. Oh man, 7 of Swords. There's something where your information is used so that you can have a choice, or it will reveal a choice. And the 4 of Wands. You get what you are motivated towards. What is your energy here? What was it? 7 of Fire, Mars. So you feel like you have to defend. Knight of Cups. Who is this King of Cups? The Emperor. Okay, so it's a person in authority, and this King of Swords, they come forward with their information, a decision. On your mind was 4 of Pentacles. I want to hold it back. I don't want to give it, or I'm protecting it. Or you're thinking about something that was not given. 8 of Cups, you feel like leaving. What's the outcome? The Lovers and the King of Wands. Reconciliation with the fire sign. There is a 5 of Wands, so there is a conflict around that energy. Fire signs are difficult. They feel like most fire signs are like very feisty, very fiery, quick to get mad, and then quick to forgive. Some fire signs like Leos stay mad because they are a fixed sign, and they really don't forgive very quickly. Sagittarius forgives very quickly, faster than an Aries. An Aries would still be like, well, depends on the placements. But most Aries are like, well, we had a fight 10 minutes ago, but we're good now. But that could be with an air sign, because the air sign is witty enough to keep up with an Aries. But a Leo and a Taurus would be mad for years. A Leo would be mad for weeks. But a Gemini or a Libra or possibly an Aquarius. Aquarius is a fixed sign too. They could be mad for years about something weird too. Like Uranus is things that are weird. Like, well, you didn't do that one thing that one time. What? Like, I don't even remember that. Remember when you sent me that weird thing? Or you said that joke? Like, they'll focus on something weird, Aquarius, or people with Aquarius in their chart. And that one thing will be the thing they stick on. So, let's see what we have. What's coming up in this full moon for Aries? It's full moon and it's Lionsgate. 9 of Rods. You don't want to give up on this 8 of Pentacles. The job, the commitment, the learning, the skill. You're very motivated. The Hangman. You feel like you have no other choice. Emperor. Okay, you're taking charge. The energy of Emperor. In control. Self-made. 5 of Swords. Somebody feels like something is intentional. You find out some information with the 3 of Swords. Maybe you feel like something was about you. You take it personally. There's a Tower. You tried to come out. A Queen of Swords. A Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. An Earth sign king. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. the victory or the announcement. There is this like hero's march after battle with a tower. And strength. So something could be about a Leo, but it could also be about needing to be courageous. Three of Swords. Something is hurtful to hear with this Queen of Pentacles. Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. And Chariot. You feel like going forward. You're determined. There's a Death card here with the Hierophant and the Secret. Okay, wow. So let's see what comes up in the oracle cards for many of you. I feel like certain things are said to be insulting, especially with that energy of Chiron through Aries to Mars and Libra. If somebody feels like something you did isn't fair, in this energy, they could be pushing your buttons or giving you jabs in areas where they know you'll react. And then they could say, see how the Aries is. Yeah, I don't know. But we have the midheaven in Scorpio. That could be somebody who likes a fight. They really enjoy like that negative energy. What have we got here? Unconditional love and support of the dog. Some of you are thinking about getting a dog. Like I was thinking about getting a dog, but my cats would just be like, we're not having this. There's a choice, a higher level choice, unconditional love, support, the taking a chance in the cross, public, challenge, sun. So the sun shines on something here. The mask, the moon. Something that's not, something is scrutinized. You're afraid something will be cut away, removed. No, you have a sacrifice and you have an agreement with someone here. Two of Cups. There's a lot of people talking. What's going on with the mask? You accept the rose. And what is the what is being magnified? Okay, we have light at the end of the storm. So something is about positive things coming. What is the moon in your energy? The fish, money, Earth King, something secret or mysterious. Why are you in agreement here at the end of this? Talking, wisdom of the owls. It says deception in the card, but childhood fantasy. Okay, let's see. The four-leaf clover. So we have something here about luck, but there's also the snake. So there's something here about someone very jealous. What is this sun after the storm? A letter or an email or something that was sent. It's the Tree of Life and the Hierophant. We also have the man offering the rose and a choice. So somebody's offering you a better choice, a better life, a better choice. You have a better choice coming. Okay, the challenge being rolling the dice, taking a chance, taking a risk. So that's what I have for you, Aries, coming up. There's a lot of really good energies. Let's get how the outcome is going to be for Aries at the end of this full moon. Wow, the Star card. Hope and healing and recovery. After a 9 of Swords. After overthinking something, worried about something. A King of Cups. A Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio is here. We have the Fool taking a leap of faith. We have the Hierophant and institutionalized energy. We have the Sun, very happy, very positive. We also have a 9 of Cups underneath. You don't see that this is your wish coming true. 6 of Cups in the past. So the past is something with an Earth King, and you're waiting for your basket to be filled. You've invested, but your basket is empty. So what are you getting here? A 9 of Cups in truth. You're getting your wish coming true. I mean, point blank period, this is what it is. It could be a marriage proposal. I mean, for some of you, this is like a new person in your life. The 10 of Cups, Knight of Swords. A lot of Mercury energy coming in, meaning a lot of communication coming in. 4 of Coin. It's like you don't want to give, you don't want to risk. There's something that you're holding on to. What is Aries holding on to? You're waiting to be notified. And 8 of Cups to the Queen of Swords. You're like, I'm out of here. I'm leaving. This isn't for me. I've got something else going. What is this? 9 of Coin, on your own terms. You're arranging, fixing. You're doing it your own way. With the moon underlying. Okay. With the 6. Okay. Well, Aries, this is the reading I have for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.